How you date her, like you put a paper bag over her head.
Like my mom likes to say, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say.
Welcome to another episode of MHCTalks, where we invite guests to have a casual conversation with one another through activities. In this episode, we'll explore the topic of body image. Over various activities, our guests will be sharing their personal experiences with body image and how they dealt with it.
Hi, I'm Jane and I'm 19 this year. So I graduated JC last year and I'm taking a gap year this year to try something outside of formal education.
Hi, I'm Xylia. I'm 17 this year and I'm currently studying in SOTA and I'm doing dance.
Why do you think body image issues are so common nowadays?
Oh, I think it's so heavily influenced by social media, and I think that it's like very prominent, but it's something that also isn't very much talked about. But I think also there are a lot of external factors that affect it, like the way we see our own bodies, but then there's also the way that other people see our bodies that cause us to have different body image issues.
I think that's one, like social media, how the images on like commercials or like a lot of things are glamorized on like Instagram or Facebook. A lot of people who are more popular, like let's say more likes, more followers, more shares, are people who are usually look a certain way. Yeah, so and people who get like brand deals and stuff and they can earn off their looks are people who look a certain way lah. So then we kind of look at these people and we go like, we want to look like them so we can get these benefits as well. And another thing is how social media made us feel more insecure about ourselves, but also I think now there's more awareness about it as well, which is a positive thing. Yeah.
Could you share more of what you have written and the comments you have picked out?
From young, usually my parents and my relatives would say I'm very skinny. They touch me and then say, oh, so bony, 没有肉. Then so that's why I picked out this one. Why it's so bony, never eat enough. Yeah, then they'll just keep giving me food. Another thing is, I guess in school, I think we start to be more conscious of our body when we are like around, let's say around Sec 3.
Yeah, puberty.
Then you start comparing yourself to everyone and like you get compared like by boys as to who is the prettiest in class. That's how I picked this out. Like I really hate how my body looks and nothing I do ever seems to ever be enough. I agree with this. That's why sometimes we feel like nothing is enough because a certain part cannot be changed. I think other comments are, I think more recent is more romantic because I recently got dumped by someone. Because he said you won't ever work out because I don't find you physically attractive. Yeah, and he said forever . So, and then I heard from a friend that his friend said that how you date her, like you put a paper bag over her head. Yeah, which is damn horrible. So other than that, maybe like just being compared or in my circle or like in my company, especially because I'm in sales right now. The truth is, when you're in the sales industry, your looks actually play a part in your work. Like you can see people are more receptive to better looking people.
This is something that I feel like I relate to more recently. You're not fit if you don't have abs. And it's a misconception in our society that it's like if you have abs, you're super fit. But it's something that my dance teacher once told me. She was like, oh, even if you have abs, doesn't mean you know how to work your core. So just because you have abs doesn't actually mean you're like physically strong or that you're extra fit. So I mean, it is a physical feature that people like to look at to determine if someone works out and stuff, but I don't think it should be a deciding factor. The next thing is something I actually heard in the gym or like among some of my friends. They said that exercising actually made them heavier. So it made them feel like they didn't want to exercise as much because you gain muscle, then after that, like, you feel like you're heavier. But also, the number on the scale doesn't really define you. This is something that a guy said to me before. So actually, I have a birthmark over here. So then this guy said, I like every part about you but your birthmark. And I was like, whoa. I wasn't expecting that. And at that time, I think I was 14 or 15. And at that point in time, like she said, you're very insecure about your body, you know? Like you want to be a lot of other people. And I guess when I heard that, I kind of was like, damn, maybe people actually don't like me with my birthmark. But over the years, like I looked at, what kind of birthmarks can be removed. And then I talked to my mom about it, and then she actually scolded me. She was like, what do you think about what other people say? For my mom, having my birthmark is like really special because she says it's a very unique feature about myself. Yeah. So I think over the years, I've come to like my birthmark more and not be so insecure about it.
I think in secondary school, when people are more conscious of how others look and they want to be cool and stuff, you tend to exclude people who don't fit the stereotype of popular.
Yeah.
So I feel like when I was growing up, because my family aren't very stylish, so I never really cared about my appearance. So I had these like atrocious bangs. There's like thick curtain bangs that like just go straight across and it's not even even.
Yeah.
And it's horrible. And I had these like plastic long thin spectacles. Yeah, it was red in color.
Oh god.
Yeah, so I looked like the typical nerd lah. Even though I wasn't.
Yeah.
I felt like I was excluded because of my looks. Yeah. When I was in secondary school. And a lot of that led to insecurity and like anxiety over like friends and not being able to be included in social activities. So it came to a point where there was one incident that was like the last straw, I guess. Like everyone else like left to the canteen without me. That kind of thing. Yeah. I mean now it's like a small thing, but last time it's like a whole world, I guess. Yeah. So I had a panic attack in class actually. Like it escalated. Then I got a panic attack in class, then in front of the whole classroom. Then, which was quite bad. Yeah, the counselor came and everything. But anyway, after that, I think after that episode, I think I stopped caring about what other people think of me.
For me, I think mental health wise, right? It wasn't really like a super deteriorating thing. Like I definitely felt insecure about myself over the years, especially with puberty and everything. But I took it more as like a motivation, I think, in a good way. Yeah, like motivated me to be more confident in my body. So I did things that would make me more confident, like doing sports, working out, or like dancing. And I also surrounded myself with friends and like people who would support me no matter how I look.
I think it's like a lot of negative things we can reframe it to become positive. Drive.
Like use it as determination.
Yeah. So you turn it into something positive and like change yourself. I think it's important. Like we do a lot of like saying like we should accept ourselves and like love ourselves for who we are, which is true. But also at the same time, I think we can be honest with ourselves sometimes.
Yeah, I think it's easier said than done.
Yeah. Be honest with ourselves sometimes and like see what can be changed.
Yeah.
Like what we can change to improve ourselves.
Now you can pick up the paper that you have earlier taken from the wall, flip over and tear away the black piece of paper and read aloud what is being written.
Okay, for mine, they say every body shape is unique and special and no one should be able to tell you otherwise.
Yes, I agree.
So a lot of our struggles is what is unique to us and it's interesting. That's what makes life interesting. Yeah, so I agree with this.
My first one says, don't value your body over your being with a heart. Okay, I think this is very true. I mean, your body does help you through life, but your being is the most important. I agree that well-being is the most important. Like put your well-being first, then put your body second.
And my second one is you don't have to love your body to be kind to it. this is the only body that has went through a lot with you. I think it's the similar.
Yeah,
to
similar.
to yours.
It's true though.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, you only have your body to thank. You know, it's been there for you through
You can't
everything.
you can't change your body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, my last one is don't let anyone tell you what your body should look like or your diet should be like. Yeah,
Yeah.
very true.
Yeah.
You should make your own decision.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you want to look a certain way, you do it. Like do work towards that. And if you want to eat, just eat. You know, food is life.
Were there any instances where positive affirmations from others helped you in this journey?
I think every time I talk about I feel very ugly, or like when I got dumped, my friends were like, oh no, you're actually very pretty, like, or screw them, you know.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's not these comments that help me, but more of the comments that are towards me as a person, like a character. Like I have so much else going on lah. Like I have good values, good morals, ambition, and I think these are much more important than just looks.
Looks, yeah. I agree though. I think that when people compliment your personality itself, you feel better than when they compliment your looks. It's like kind of, yeah. Yeah, I agree, yeah. I think personality is so much more than looks. Like you need to be a good person at heart before you're considered a beautiful person inside and out.
Now you can pick up the note you have earlier written, flip to the other side, and I would like to invite both of you to write a note of encouragement to your past self who has struggled with your body image or perceptions of it.
This is so long. Oh. Should I go first?
Yeah.
Okay, I said, dear me, believe in yourself, trust your body and love your body. You only have one. Don't hate it, love it. Despite comments you've gotten, you're beautiful. Your personality is just as important as your looks, so make sure that it is just as beautiful as you are. Go to the gym if you want, dance if you want, be yourself and stay true to yourself. I love you always. Love 2022 you. Yeah. I wrote this just because I think this year itself, I feel like I've grown a lot as a person, and there have been a lot of instances where I've like doubted myself or felt not good enough for other people. But I think that overall, I'm living for myself. You know, like nobody's gonna be there for me 24/7 except myself. And I need to learn to accept that and learn to rely on myself. How about you?
I just wrote to myself that I am more than my looks, and so I should work on everything else that I can change. Another thing is beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Like you see a diamond, but it's covered in coal, right? And you didn't see the diamond, right?
Yeah.
But one day, someone will see the diamond.
What would you like to say to those who may be struggling with issues of body image?
I will also remind them that you don't have to always love your body. Like, it's difficult to always love your body, but you need to have times where you find the little things that makes you love your body and you hold on to that. So like, for example, find a favorite feature of yourself, find something that you feel confident in and make that like your thing. If you love your hair, flaunt your hair. Be proud of who you are. Yeah.
I guess there's two parts. One is that you are unique, and you should like emphasize what you're confident in.
Yeah.
If you're not, then you fake it till you make it. Everyone's unique and you're on your own journey. I think that struggles is what builds character. So struggle is important.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think another one is not just to appreciate yourself for your uniqueness and your unique journey, but also you have to be honest sometimes and see whether you really need to change something to be healthier or anything.
Thank you for tuning in to this episode of MHC Talks. Bye bye. You want to like rehearse first? Okay. 3, 2, 1. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of MHC Talks. Bye bye.
Okay.